So the question, how to live an extraordinary life, is a powerful question, a beautiful question. That's a question I would ask my child when it reaches age 8, 9 already. They ask, Daddy, what do you mean by extraordinary? But that's exactly the point. What does it mean, extraordinary? Well, certainly it's not by definition of a conditioned response what society understands by extraordinary or what your parents understand by extraordinary. It's something that you need to feel is extraordinary. Ordinary means it's in conformity with others and their opinions and the way they want to see you and the way they look at you. So all parts of society expect you to be in a particular way. And of course you go into resistance to that. And even the resistance and the reaction and that life that comes from there would not be ordinary, because rebellion has been all over the place. So extraordinary, I believe, starts with you going into yourself and asking yourself, what is it you are most excited about, most authentic about? Where is it you really feel that this is your essence, this is what you're going to stand for, this is what you want to live your life for, this is what you want to wake up for in the morning, this is what you would be willing to take a bullet for. You have to have passion. And that passion only comes when you, first of all, clear all your conditioning and put yourself in the state of complete freedom. No fulfillment of anybody's expectations. Be free first. And then, from there, see what impulses come up. What is it you would want to do with that freedom now? So, this is a starting point, not the achievement sometime in the future, because by that time you already lived half of your life, or even 5 years not lived in your purpose as an extraordinary life is a wasted 5 years. So extraordinary doesn't mean that you look for how can you be special and different from others, because then it's again in reaction to their code of performing. It must be coming from you, and you must be the source and nothing else. Then when you are coming from your source, you feel that energy, and other people are feeling that energy in you, that you do not live for being recognized, for being acknowledged, for being applauded, and so on and so forth. You live because there's something in you you love to live, you love to express, you love to bring forth, share. And like the rose on the sidewalk, you do not care whether others are just loving it, ignoring it, caressing it, stamping on it, doesn't matter. You live because you love to live this particular life you live, and that's an extraordinary life. So it all starts with the question, remember, you need to first clear yourself from all the influences that have been conditioned individually into you and are collectively out there. So put yourself just in that freedom of mind. And then ask the question, okay, what would you now like to express? How would you shape and create the day ahead of you, the future? And that then becomes an extraordinary life. Do you need to have a special job for that? I don't think so. You can be an extraordinary carpenter. You can be an extraordinary accountant. Extraordinariness comes from you, has nothing to do with what job it is. And of course, if you want a particular job, go get it, absolutely. But you don't have to look for that. Bring the extraordinariness, your extraordinariness, to your relationship, to your village, your city you live in, to the street you walk up and down, to the Sunday, whoever you meet. Bring that extraordinariness into that every moment you live. If you lose it, take a moment. Collect yourself. Become still. Go back. Take a deep breath. And then feel. Connect with yourself. Feel the energy. Feel the movement. And then have the courage to act on that. This way you discover, by the walking, on the fly, what extraordinary is. And you will be recognized. Of course. Then you need to be strong enough to not fall for vanity and flattery and all the rest of it. Just be independent in yourself from all the responses you get, whether it's resistance, whether it's adoration, it doesn't matter. And fulfill yourself, in your life, by the very act of being extraordinary.